She talk back. I needed to show this. Paul, he also comes as one of us. I came one time as Paul when I was in the dungeon, in the jails. And that was his sister there with me. Her last name was SILas. Yes. And we would, joke around with Paul and Silas in the Bible. But I would talk to her and I would tell her things that she will not learn in church, I would take the Bible and show people things. And some people say, Dad, we would have learned that when we were younger. Maybe I would never be here in this place right now. So me and Silas, we were in the pit, right? And they sent a pink girl into the pit with us, So now she becomes a bunkie. When she is not there, me and Silas, we really get into our history and the things they're doing to us and this and that. Silas should not have never been in jail anyway. So one day we are talking, and I guess the pink girl is outside the door. She comes in, she gets on her bed, and she starts talking shit to me. Because see, I am the one teaching Silas these things. And Silas is almost like the word silent, a silent ass, So the pink chick, she starts talking out the side of her mouth. And she was saying, yeah, my people had you motherfuckers in slavery, had you niggas in slavery, and I'm glad, and this and that. So I would just open up the Bible and read scriptures on her ass. Scared the fuck out of her. By the way, she was in a car accident, fucked her face up, glass was all in it. I told her it would happen. And it did. And I told her when it happened, she would see my face. She was the first pink chick in jail to call me a nigga more than once. The next pink chick that called me a nigga, and she called me I can't remember what type of nigga it was, but more so it was, pink people were. It was a word for pink people. And then she called me a nigga. And so I whooped her ass. For the other girl calling me a nigga too, because you pink motherfuckers ain't gonna keep calling me niggas in my face. I don't give a fuck where I am. She tried to bring charges up on me, but the judge, and later on I said fuck him too. He gave me 6 months. He gave me 5 months, or he gave me 6 months or something, man. You do 5.5 or 4.5 or something, but I already did 4.5. I only had 2 more weeks to go, so fuck you too, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all you motherfuckers. It's really getting tired of fucking with me, and I couldn't do anything. It's like, I'm not your slave. What the fuck? Not in this day and time. And no one gave a fuck about me, not one person. However, it says here, no. And then immediately the brethren sent away Paul to go, as it were, to the sea. I did not go to the sea that day. The pink chick, she went and told the guards that I had an ink pen, which I did. But this pink chick had given me a real ink pen. I had an ink pen that I made, I learned how to keep my ink pens working. And, you can make commissary too, making someone else's ink pen work. So, I learned to do that shit. I needed to write. I'm not going to just be here twirling my motherfucking thumbs around all you fucked up, brain-dead ass females. They did not know about mind control at the time. No, targeted individual. So today I would not even talk about them like that, but I did. So they sent me away, you see. And they sent me to, when she went and told the guards came in. They had me and Silas to leave out. And wow, you should have saw. Then they came and got me and told me to clean my shit up. All my papers, my writings, everything I had, it looked like it was just blood all over the bed. And then they instituted that you can only have so much paper. Fuck you, nigga. I have all the paper I have. And then, they took a lot of my shit too. And I was writing a brother in jail. And I told him what had happened if they took my shit. He told me they took it to copy it. He said they're copying every piece of paper you have. I wrote it back and said good, because most of it is about they bitch asses. So now they know. Who gives a fuck? Now, okay, they sent me, it's, when you are by yourself. But you're really never by yourself. They always have someone in the pit because they're too fucking crowded for you to actually be by yourself. Solitude. That's where they put me into that area to take me away from SILas. But SILas and Timotheus abode there still. Illuminati, you see? They abode there in the same room. And you see Timotheus targeted individual military United States. So they sent in a perp. So sometime Paul can come as us also. Because we are all Paul. And that in the word Paul you read all. We are all Paul. We all belong to the Pope. We were once all Christians. Some stood out today, no matter what you say. The P is for Paul, for the Pope. The Pope's people. Who's the Pope people? All. So now, instead of Saul being USA, you can see it there. They have turned his name to Saul. Because Saul is any one of us. This is a very short video because I do want to get back to my scenes. You know, I'm just making scenes for things that are on the table. You know, I put a background up so that no one can see the other. You know, just a big old background in the back. You know, you don't need to see all the table, and they'll show it to you. Here, this is called Come and Touch the Skull of Hiram Abel. There has been many who have already come to touch the skull of Hiram Abel, and there will be more to come to touch the skull of Hiram Abel, you know? And I have to close there waiting for the next one. This is like, I'm now just waiting to do the next thing, you know? Yes, so nothing else. I can't get people to do. I can't get the melanated man to do any of the scenes. And his name is Sagacious because he is very smart. He is even smarter in the movies. I did not know that. He just looked very smart to me. See, and here we do not have like melanated and non-melanated. We all work together for the common good. And what is the common good? To defeat our enemies. That is the common good. So we all work together. You see? So now come and touch the skull of Hiram Abel. Sit talker. Lahibao out.